The committee recommends for the resuscitation of existing health facilities in all episcopal area. 3, the legislative committee recommends that the health board should go round to supervise and verify the status of both the functional and non-functional health facilities in the Nigerian Episcopal area. Clean water, Bishop. Preamble: water is life. The committee recommends the purchase of a new rig of the Nigerian Episcopal area. 2, the committee recommends that collection in our conventions of all groups, including the church, should be collected for clean water. For emphasis, that in all our conventions, the church and both the subgroup, that there should be collection, and that collection should go straight to clean water committee.
Like special Sunday? Collection?
Yes, collection during conventions.
Or goes to clean water project?
Yes, there should be collection during all conventions, sir.
For clean water project?
For clean water project. That's special offering. The third one is the committee recommended the reinstatement of the director, the former director of clean water supply.
That's your recommendation,
yes,
right?
These are the recommendations, my lord.
Delegate, the recommendation of this legislative committee is before us, and this committee has voted by 80% for this recommendation, and it is before us. A motion for deliberation would be in order. A motion for acceptance for deliberation would be in order.
I'm moving the motion for the
acceptance of this report, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Is there a second? Do we have a second? Yes. Let's have a microphone at the back. Somebody should station with a microphone.
Bishop and the House, Reverend Alatu Babaji, seconded.
Seconded. Delegates, the recommendation is before us. If you are ready to vote, unless if you have some question or comment, let me tell you what they recommend. Number 1, they recommended the formation of a new health board. And let me explain this a little bit. You know, the former health board that were with the bishop that resigned, some of them, not all of them, have joined the GMC. So the committee is recommending an abolishment of that committee, in that health board in its entirety, and the formation of a new one in this annual conference. Number 2, they recommend that our health facilities should be rehabilitated. Number 3, this new health board that we're going to form here should take a visit to all these medical facilities and ascertain their condition. Am I correct?
Yes, sir.
Number 4, clean water.
No, sir.
Number 3,
recruitment of staff.
Oh, which number is that?
Number 3,
okay, recruitment of staff.
Yes.
Oh, number 3 is recruitment of staff. Number 4, on clean water, that we should purchase a rig to dig boreholes. We are saying this because we have the General Assistant General Secretary for General Board of Global Ministry, who has already asked me what are the areas of needs. Dr. Malika is here, and is listening to these missional needs we're talking about. The former RIC that we have, the former RIC, nobody knows where it is. And they are recommending that we should get a new RIC. Ko kuna zo mu fada da Hausa? To bari mu yi da Hausa go? Kwamiti tana cewa ba, abu na farin da suna yi shine suka ce, kwamitin da muka ba su kiwon lafiya a majalisunmu na Najeriya, wayansu kwamitin sun riga sun tafi GMC, wayansu kuma suna tare da mu, domin haka a sake kwamitin din gabaki daya duka. A sake membobin kwamitin din na kiwon lafiya gabaki daya. Na biyunsa kuma suna so mu dubi asibitocinmu da suna nan, mu dubi yadda da suke, in akwai gyara a yi gyara a jikinsu. Sannan suna so mu nemi ma'aikata, mu nemi ma'aikata a wancan wurin. Sannan na hudu kuma matun magana famfon tonon rijiyanmu, inji na tonon rijiyanmu, suna so mu dawo da wannan inji. Shine na fara da cewa wancan inji da muke da shi, kawai inji nan ya bata a secretariat. Yanzu inda nake muku magana ba wanda ya san inda injin yake. Kwamitin nan tana ce mu sake nemi wani sabo. Na biyar kuma tana fara da cewa a tarukan na musamman domin ruwan sha, mu sake kafa wannan ministry na ruwan sha. Sannan goyon bayan da mu za mu yi a nan, mu hada da abin da za mu samu iya fito daga kasan waje shine kungiyoyi da za su yi taro, su ma za su ba da albarkaci lokacin taro su yi baiko. Baiko nan zai tafi ma'aikata na ruwan sha. Na ƙarshensa shine suka ce, shi tsohon director na wannan ma'aikata, wanda da yana tare da yana tare da GMC kafin nan a zuwa fomin wannan, yanzu ya nuna cewa zai dawo ya aiki tare da mu. Suna ce wai mu ɗauke shi mu abunan nashi. Bishop, praise the Lord. Kuji mana, kuji. Delegate, bai je GMC ba. Kar kuji. Na gode. Kuji. Order. Order, kuji. Praise the Lord. Ina gaya muku kuji abin da muke fada. Kamun zuwa establishment na abin da muka yi na new administration now. Kamun zuwa wannan establishment, ba mu da wani ma'aikata na ruwa ba. Ba mu da shi. Kun ji ko? Ba wai na fada wannan out of any sentiment ba. Ina so ku fahimci process da muke tafiya. Kamun zuwa wannan wuri ma'aikatan din duka suna karkashin John Wesley ne. To na gode. So waɗannan su ne recommendation da za a yi su. Idan kun yarda babu wani tattaunawa ba sai mun yi abin kun yarda da su duka, sai dai kuna so mu sake yin tattaunawa shine za mu ja. Okay, ga hannu nan. Thank you. You have to tell me either you are speaking for or against. Otherwise, you have to tell me something.
Oh, thank you very much, Bishop. I want to speak for the little Gera and to say that the health board that is stated to be abolished, I would rather want to advise that there should be some replacement of those who have gone and to adding to those who are still there.
Those are existing, they should remain.
Yes, you're not abolished.
Okay, thank you. There is an amendment to this that we should not change the entire health board, but those that have been serving in that health board that are United Methodist, so we should retain them. Is that amendment taken? I would like a vote. If you support this amendment, let me see your hands up. That amendment is passed. Next recommendation. Okay, I think we're question.
Bishop and delegate, this is Nelson Titi Mincha, the only
1 minute,
Mincha.
Nelson. 1 minute, please.
Yeah.
Delegate, 1 minute. Can you help us with a microphone at the back? Dala animama na microphone na ukumana. Let's have a microphone at the back in case somebody want to speak. Abaya, so that we will have microphone in the front and one at the back. Go ahead. Okay.
My Lord Bishop, we only have 2 microphones functioning.
Please, let's find the third one. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes, Bishop, what I want to update on what the committee has just said on the recruitment of staff. United Methodist in Nigeria is about 102 years today. And I come to realize that the medical personnel or the doctor which we were using on our clinic is on hire. And even on your speech yesterday, you talked of hiring of a medical personnel. I want to add that let this house, let's take 2 or 3 persons and send them to medical schools, that we may have them as our own children who went and studied medical, become medical personnel. I think that would be helpful to us than hiring.
I have to rule you out of order. You have to talk on the recommendation of this committee.
Yes, the committee talk on recruitment of staff, sir. That's what I'm talking about.
So you want to amend this motion that instead of us hiring staff, we should send people to training school.
That is that, my lordship.
And train them and let them come back, and while we wait, our facility should wait until they graduate.
No.
Delegates, okay, let's understand him. There is an amendment to this. There is an amendment to this recommendation that we should add as hiring as well as training. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? Let me see your hands up. It is not passed. Next. Yes, Japhet. Mike, at the back, yes. Japhet, can you just, after you, at the back, Daga Japhet, say,
My Lord Bishop and the delegate, my own is not an amendment. My own is not an amendment, my Lord Bishop. I want to move a motion that this recommendation should be
adopted, right?
Adopted and be used as document in the United
Thank you.
Methodist Church.
He is moving a motion for us to minimize our time. We should adopt the work of the committee and pass it as one. Is there a second? Nicodemus.
Bishop and the delegate, my name is Nicodemus Heman. I stand to second the motion that says we should adopt the work of the committee.
Thank you. Delegate, the motion to adopt with the amendment is before us. If this is what we want to do, let me see your hands up. It is passed. Thank you. Next committee. Submit your reports to the Secretariat. Your resolution to the Secretariat. Next committee, Committee on Evangelism, Discipleship and Partnership. Committee number 2.
Bishop and the delegate, thank you for allowing me to stand in the existing protocol. I'm Yerem Mikelu. Permit me to allow my secretary to read on behalf of me. Thank you.
My Lord Bishop and the delegate, I am standing on the existing protocol. My name is Malum Audu from the Northern Nigerian Annual Conference, a contemporary secretary on the Evangelism and Partnership. We itemize few problems, and let me just go to the recommendation because we want to save time and space. Number one here, the account for evangelism should be open in all conferences. Number two, the Episcopal should try and get a place to build for the new converts in order to take care of them physically and spiritually. And another one is prayer warriors should be raised in all the churches. And also take good care of evangelism workers, because we observe that evangelism workers are neglected totally. So they have to be taken care very well. And all CRIs that are so rarely looking for upgradement to charges should be upgraded without any hesitations. For example, we'll have CRI, Columbi, and Dobeli partnership. It was recommended that we should maintain our existing relationship with our former partners. So, advisably, we should maintain it. And also, we have to, a separate day for the partnership should be observed in all conferences. These are the few recommendations we have. Thank you very much.
Forgive me, I missed the last one.
Okay, we are saying that the last one is we should maintain the partners with our former partnership. And also a separate day for the partnership should be observed in all conferences.
Okay,
thank you.
Special Sunday for partnership, right?
Yes.
Thank you. All right, delegates, the report of Evangelism and Partnership Committee is before you for adoption. A motion will be in order. You don't want to adopt? Yes. At the back.
Bishop and the delegates, I'm Brigadier Silvanus Manasseh from Southern Conference. I move the motion to adopt this report from the Legislative Committee for deliberation.
Is there a second? Yes. Just say it. Ka yi magana kawai. To mun gode, a sai muryan kamar yana daga can ma muka jiya nan ba. To wakilai, wannan rahoto na wannan kwamiti tana gabanmu. Na fari suka ce yana da kyau mu gina wani wuri, mu samu wani wuri da za mu gina na sabon tuba. Inda aka samu sabon tuba a kai su, ko ba haka ba? Na biyu kuma suka ce a inganta addu'a a kowane gu ne ko gunduma. A kowane gugu da gundumomi a kafa kungiyan addu'a, wato a cikin shugabanni na church a samu wata kwamitin da ake kira kungiyan addu'a, haka ne? Na uku suka fara da cewa akwai gugu, wurare da sun cika gu da gunduma suna so a hada su a inaugurating nasu su zama gu. Sun fada wani wuri mai suna Gulun B, sannan suka sake fada wani wuri mai suna Dobeli. Wayannan wurare bisa ga tsari ya ce yana da kyau a wannan majalisa ne tana da hurumi ta tabbatar a cewa kafa su gu. So shine na uku. Na hudun kuma shine partnership. Za a yi baiko daga yanzu a cikin lectionary namu za mu sa lahadi na partnership inda za a yi ta gudumawa. Wannan gudumawan zai tafi ofishin partnership domin ya taimake aiki na partnership a Najeriya. Waɗannan su ne abubuwa guda hudu da suka kawo gabanku. Idan kun yadda mu tafi gaba ki daya ko kuna so a sake tattaunawa kuma, yes, bomb. Omission, yes. Oh, for all conferences.
Bank account, yes, sir.
Oh, bank account for evangelism.
Is their first recommendation, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, my Lord.
The first recommendation to open bank account for every conference. Za a bude ma yada bishara account nata daban. Shine ko? Okay. Za a bude na farko za a bude account na yada bishara. a separate bank account for evangelism should be opened. That's the first. Sorry, I missed that. All right, before we vote this in its entirety, yes, sir. Reverend Benetus, give him a microphone.
Bishop, this recommendation must align with your episcopal address yesterday. Wow. Something is missing. Bible teaching and discipleship.
Right.
You mentioned it yesterday, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. So we are going to add part of our vision and mission. Bible teaching and discipleship is added. Is that what we want? Yes. Can I see your hands? Oh, it is added. Bible teaching and discipleship. Yes. Before we take this, let me say this so that we don't come back again. Is that the only place that we need to inaugurate as churches and districts in this annual conference? Or we still have places? Yes, sir. Conference Secretary.
Bishop and the entire delegates, there are 2 places that approach us concerning, and it is there in the reports of district superintendents. So having seen that it is not reflected here, I move that these 2 places in Central Conference should be included. Thank you, Bishop.
Can you call them? Call their names. We have what we have here is the inauguration of our churches. We have Gulumbi. We have Gulumbi. We have Dobeli. Dobeli, yes. Which place?
Kagal.
We have Kagal.
And Kuka.
We have Kuka. Bagadang. Bargadang.
Bargadang, not Kuka, sorry. Thank you, Bishop.
Not Kuka, we have Balgadang. Gargadang. Balgadang. Balgadang. Yes, I got it right. Thank you. All right, delegates. Yes, yes, sir.
Bishop and the House, in order to enhance our evangelism at the grassroots, particularly to the young generation that is coming up. I remember that the moving pictures van in those days had lasting impact on ourselves, where the Jesus film and other moving pictures film are being shown in the villages. In the township, we may not see that as necessary because of the digital system we have. But at the local level, it will be very, very effective.
So what are you moving?
So I'm moving a motion that
to include digital images in evangelism.
Digital images should be shown in the village, particularly using the movie
Jesus film.
Yeah, and other films and other activities of United Methodist Church in other parts of the world. Because I've come to discover that during this crisis, it's like our people have limited knowledge of the greatness of the United Methodist Church all over the world. And so if pictures and activities of other churches in other parts of the world will be shown to our people at the grassroots, it will have a very lasting
Thank you.
impact.
So
Thank
delegates, a third recommendation has been moved, and let me tell you what it is. To add in our evangelism resources the Jesus film and related moving images. An ce mu sake karawa a cikin yada bishara mu irin wannan majigi da yake nunawa a lokacin da aka fita yada bishara. Is that something that we want to add? Is there a second?
Ni ne mai suna Reverend Ignatius JC. Ina so in kara cewa a wannan unit na ecclesia nan a kara gadgets, wato ina goyon baya.
Ka goyi bayan shi kawai ko?
Ina goyon baya.
Thank you, na gode.
In the a central place, da bishop duk mai wa'azi zai ya zauna wurin lokacin yayi zai ya
Mun
wa'azi
gode.
ko ina ana ganin sa.
Mun gode, Reverend.
Shine
Thank you.
nawa kenan. Na gode.
Yeah. If it is what we want, can you show by raising your hands, delegates? We need to start. It's pass. Thank you. Now we are coming back to the main recommendation. We have 7